Good morning, guys. I am having black coffee with MCT oil this morning. And one of the things I've been doing, because I'm the only one eating keto, is making the recipes but then freezing it so then I can pull out just a little bit to make for myself. So this morning I made these cheddar carb quick biscuits, so I'm going to pull one of those out, and I put the date on it that I put it in the freezer and what it is, because sometimes when you freeze stuff you can't really tell what it is. And then I have cooked chopped sausage links, so I'm just going to pull out a serving of each one of these and make like a breakfast sandwich out of it. Okay, to make my eggs, I am using this sunflower oil and avocado oil. But I have it in this Misto sprayer, and you just kind of, it's so you get the aerosol without the aerosol effect, so you can just kind of, you pump it till it meets resistance, and then you can spray it in your pan. It's pretty cool. I'll link it. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. Okay, so I have my servings. I cut this up really, really thin, and I'm going to let it defrost a little bit while I cook my egg. Okay, I'm going to use this Sargento Havarti cheese, and this has no carbs in it. I am new to stainless steel pans, and my egg completely stuck. I had a bunch of oil in there. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Threw my frozen sausage in here. I'm going to see if we can cook it that way. I tried to cook it in the microwave and I burned it to crap. Alright, I'm going to try another egg with Kerrygold butter and see if this one sticks. I'm sure everyone knows this but me, but cook your egg in butter. It's not sticking now. I'd like to use pepper, but my pepper grinder will not grind my pepper that I bought for myself at Christmas time. This is so frustrating. Okay guys, so this is working out for me now on the side where I have butter. So I melted my cheese on my egg and also on my sausage. I'm hoping it'll all hold together so I can kind of eat it like a sandwich. Okay, so this was a success. I have my roll, my biscuit, my egg, my sausage, and my cheese, and now the lid. Yay! I think I am going to eat this with a fork, and I'm going to dip it in a little bit of yellow mustard, and the counts look good on the back here. Okay, I am making fathead pizza dough, and what you need for this is 1 1/4 cup of mozzarella, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, or that's the same as 1 ounce, 1 egg, and 3/4 a cup of almond flour. So that's what we have here. So the first thing we're going to do in a glass bowl, we're going to mix together the mozzarella cheese and the cream cheese, and then we're going to microwave it for a minute and then come back to it. Okay, so we microwave that, and then I mixed it up really good, and now I'm going to add the egg and mix it up and then add the flour. Sorry guys, but my tripod is broke, so I'm one-handing this. So you don't completely mix this up, like you still want it to be a little eggy, and then you gradually kind of mix in your almond flour. Then you spread this on a pizza sheet, and I've heard that if this doesn't mix well that you can pop it in the microwave for a little bit and melt it a little bit more. You put it on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. Okay, we have it mixed up. I have a cookie sheet or a pizza sheet that has the holes in it with parchment paper over it, and then you just kind of plop this down in the center. This is not working. From what I've seen, the trick to spreading this out is you get your hands wet. You know, and you just spread it out as thick or as thin as you want it. I think I'm going to stop there. And then the next thing you want to do, yeah, because I'm starting to get holes in it, is you want to poke holes in it with a fork. I guess so it doesn't bubble up. And then you pop this in the oven for 8 minutes, and then you pull it out and top it. Okay, so I've got it in my oven, and you cook this for 8 minutes. Okay, so while that's cooking, let me show you my toppings. So I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of this Great Value pizza sauce. I like this because it's lower in carbs. It has 3 net carbs. It does have some sugar, but we're gonna go light on it. And then mozzarella cheese and pepperoni that has no carbs. And then we are gonna do a little bit of vegetables. I'm gonna do black olives. I cut up a shallot really, really thin, some mushrooms, and some banana peppers. I'm also gonna add a little bit of crushed red pepper to this. It just gives it a good flavor. But this is really hot, so if you don't like spicy, then don't put that on there. Our dough's starting to puff up. It looks like yumminess. Okay, so here's the crust after 8 minutes, and now I'm gonna put all the toppings on, and then we're gonna put it back in the oven. Okay, there we have it topped, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of pepper to the top of it, and then the red pepper flakes, but you don't have to. Then we're gonna put it in the oven, and I'm not really sure how long it'll take, but I'm thinking maybe 8 minutes to get it. It just depends on how well you like all this cooked. Okay, we're back in the oven at 425, and we're gonna try 5 minutes and see what it looks like. This is not the pizza, but this is the pizza I made for my husband that is not keto. So this is sitting here tempting me, but it's not tempting me because I have other pizza cooking that's going to be just as delicious. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes, and I turned off my oven and I switched it over to high broil just to try and get some of these vegetables cooked a little bit on top. Okay, here's our pizza, guys. Let's look at the bottom of the crust. It looks pretty good. Actually looks pretty amazing. So I'm going to cut this up and we'll try it. Okay, I cut this into 4 pretty big pieces, although it looks like this side is bigger than this side. But I'm going to let it cool. Okay, guys, hands down, this is like regular dough. You can't tell the difference. I mean, it's a little bit more floppy. I had to cut it with a fork, but you can hear my dogs. My dogs want some. This is amazing. Totally worth making this, and it really was pretty easy. And when I'm editing, I'll see if I can add in the macros here, so you know how much. I'll try and separate like how much macros are in the crust, and then that way you could add your toppings and calculate that separately. Okay, so here's the macros. I divided this pizza into 4. So there's 4 net carbs, 6 total carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 22 grams of fat, 15 grams of protein, and a total of 263 calories. So that's without any toppings.